Hello, my name is Brian L. Jackson. I am a Tulsa attorney, and I'm coming here today to talk to you about a issue I see from time to time with real property transactions where folks mean well, but they kind of get jammed up, and that is contracts for deed. What is a contract for deed? Well, legally, it's essentially like almost like a rent-to-own arrangement. You sign the contract, it provides for certain installment payments over time, and at the end of the payment period, you get a deed for the property, you own it. The problem is there's a lot of people misunderstand the effects of these. They think they're doing a rent-to-own, where if somebody misses a payment, they can just do a forcible entry and detainer on it, which is an eviction in common parlance, but you can't. Legally, in Oklahoma, there is no distinction between a contract for deed and a mortgage. So in other words, the instant you execute that contract and the other side takes possession, they own that house, and you have a lien against the house, just like a traditional mortgage. And if the person decides to not pay you, or they're not able to pay you, then you're absorbing all the risk of not being paid. And you're looking at a situation where you now have to prosecute a foreclosure in district court to get your money. And those are a pain in the neck, to put it mildly. It typically can take 3 to 6 months to prosecute a foreclosure. You don't get the property back. You get money, and if the property will go up for sheriff's sale, which is basically an auction. And if it sells for less than the debt that's owed, then you have to go pursue a deficiency judgment, and you're stuck having to try to enforce that, which debt collection is a pain in the neck. Just because you get the judgment doesn't mean you're going to get the money. So for all of these reasons, from a seller's viewpoint, contract for deeds are almost never a good idea. If you want to sell real property, then you should require the person to pay cash on the barrelhead. Do a contract for sale. Let them go finance it through a bank or something. And if their credit is so bad they can't do that, that's an excellent reason not to get into a contract for deed with this person, because you are now absorbing that risk. Really, what it is a contract for deed is a self-finance, and it's a bad idea most of the time for the seller. Good deal for the buyer, not a good deal for the seller. So if you're selling, you want to avoid that. And if you have any questions about that, I'm more than happy to talk about specific scenarios. These videos are meant to be an informative type deal, but if you have specific questions about doing a real estate deal, you can reach me at 717-460-4881. My name's Brian Jackson. I'm practicing out of the Tulsa area. Thank you.